Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here, hope you're well. What we're going to do is continue with our selection tools as well as continuing with our layer management. As before, we had our selections and we had them working together where we had selected pieces and separated them out as well as our background layer. Now this is quite advanced so far, but it shows us how we can start to take away pieces of pictures and start to use them as we want to. However, there is a slight issue where we have them all individual like this, and these are part of a group. Next to the bin in our layers over here, next to the bin, there is a picture of two squares. That is our group button. Now if I choose my background layer here, and this is going to be my house, let's go and call this something. Let's go and make sure that we name these properly. Let's go and call this house 1. Like this. Let's go and call this one house 2. You can do this too. Put this one as house 3. Rename. The reason we rename them is so that we know what we're looking at later on. So I'm going to go to house 1 like this, and then I'm going to go to the two squares at the top next to the bin and create a group. And you can see that it turns into a group like this. It calls it group. And you can see there's like a little arrow here on the side of my layer that's going to let me just go and drop everything into my group like this. So I can pick up my layers like this, the other house, the house 2 and house 3. We can just go and drop them into here, and grab that one, and go and grab that into the group there. So when I go and bring the group and close the group like this, or turn the group on and off, it collects everything together and moves them together like that. Let's go and undo all that. So I've labelled everything by swiping to the side, swiping to the left, renaming everything. And then when I'm on the top one there, tap on the two squares at the top, create a group, open the group with a little arrow, pull out my house 2, go and drop it into my house 2. And you can see there's like a little bar there that I just go and drag it in like this. When it goes blue, let's go and drag it into and let go. Let's go and pull the house out like that. So then when I go and close the group like this, or go and turn my group on or off, all the grouped houses are together. And the reason I want to do that is because I want to go and add a new artistic text tool. Just go and make an A down there like that. And I'm thinking about, what does it look like? Well, I've already done this before. I call this microphone. It's like a microphone house. A capital M, microphone house. And you can see that it disappears off the side. We can go and grab this. And let's go and start to sort of play around with this. Now I need to move it, so I need to use my move tool, and I also need to go and get a nice font. Let's go and grab this over here so we can actually see what's going on. Go and turn my layers off. Let's go into my fonts. Let's go and get something that is quite nice but not so crazy. Let's go and change that and make sure it's highlighted. Let's go and get something that is not like that. Let's go and get black italic. There we go. Right. Let's go and change that into here. Let's go and get my move tool. You can see that the snapping is on now. It's working a treat. As I move that around, you can start to see that my center is matching my ruler, which is super handy. And the thing is now, inside my layers, I need to do something that's a little bit more, it needs a little bit more pizzazz, doesn't it? And this is where we can go into our effects. The problem now is that this microphone word is kind of, it needs to go behind, doesn't it? it needs to go behind the group like this, like so. And it just needs to be lifted. So we know it says the word microphone in there, like so, but it's kind of hidden behind it. There we go. See if you can have a go at that. So we've gone into our groups and we've moved our groups around. We've gone and made a new layer that we've done before with our text layer, and we've gone and given it a new font. Let's go and see if we can give it something that's a little bit darker, but not too crazy. There we go. I think that's going to be all right. There we go. Microphone house. Now, we're just missing something else, and I reckon that we are just missing. Let's just go and get rid of that. We are just missing some effects, and we're going to go into that next. We can start to add some effects to our buildings, to our outlines, and to our background. Right, go and see if we can go and make groups in our layers. That's the final part of our layers. Well, there's lots more to do with our layers, but this is sort of a nice introduction. Go and see if you can make the groups. See if you can make sure you can turn them on and off. Add a new title, and so that it's going to be underneath there, and it's going to be just behind the buildings. Right, as always, good luck.